Hi everybody, I'm going to be doing a different type of demonstration. Basically one of the important things is that when you're finished painting, whether with oils, watercolor, acrylic, doesn't matter, is that you have to clean your supplies. I don't like using toxic stuff. I try to keep the toxicity down to an absolute minimum, and it was really hard, especially with the oil products, using turpentine and stuff like that. But what I found is and it's a Canadian-made product out of Barrie, and it's called 1000 Plus Stain Remover. Some of you may know this as Winning Colors. Okay, but the 1000 Plus Stain Remover name is much more accurate. Now, with the 1000 Plus Stain Remover, aka Winning Colors, I put it in my laundry. I use it for household cleaning, clean my hands, clean my brushes. I've actually been able to clean brushes that have been dried with acrylic paint for a year. That's another demonstration that I'll be doing in the future. But what I've got is I just created a video with medium, and basically all my brushes are really saturated with this acrylic medium that's mega thick. Okay, even soaking it in water, it's not going to do it. Okay, so there's the water. So I'm going to dump the water, and I'll just give the bucket a quick rinse. Now what I like to do at this point is I'm going to just use up this here, and I'm going to pour a little bit of Winning Colors in here. Put everything back. Okay, especially when I've been working while doing a video demonstration, is that sometimes my brushes tend to get stuck with paint and just left out, and sometimes the stuff dries inside. Typically when I'm painting on my own, okay, or teaching somebody face-to-face here, not my online classes, but face-to-face here, and especially with young people, is I'm usually a little bit more diligent on keeping my brushes clean. But the whole thing of creating art is that you don't want to have to worry so much about cleaning your brushes all the time. So I like to soak my materials in Winning Colors for a few minutes, okay? And basically, I'll just do the easy stuff first. Once you soak it for a little bit, all I gotta do is give it a slight rub, and everything comes off, okay? I don't worry about the wood handles and stuff like that. I don't care. And I'll just rinse it. Done. And I put it aside on a paper towel to dry. With Winning Colors, 1000 Plus Stain Remover, I'm still not used to calling it 1000 Plus Stain Remover. I keep calling it Winning Colors. Water is important. You can't use it just by itself. You have to use it with water, which is why I like soaking my materials for a little bit. Okay. So, oh, here we go. Something that was left stuck on my stylus for a really long time. It's coming off. And just do a little bit of a rinse here. Put that aside. The one thing that is with the brushes is that even with rinsing the brushes in water, putting a little bit of 1000 Plus Stain Remover, even with, rinsing it in water thinking it's clean, and I put some 1000 Plus Stain Remover in there, and all the paint comes out, and I think, oh my god, it's a good thing I didn't use just water. So just kind of a little bit of a scrub. Get everything out of the bristles. Now the bristles are stained already. That doesn't matter. That's natural. When you use natural hog hair bristles, they're going to stain. It doesn't. So no amount of Winning Colors is going to get that out. The whole purpose is to get the paint out. And I'll just put this aside. Now the sink here for the studio is just a regular old everyday sink. I'll actually use the leftover water and Winning Color mixture in my bucket, and I'll use that to clean. Okay, so I rinse that out. Now the ideal test is what I do to make sure. I myself know because I've been using it for so long, but you can take a bar of soap. Ivory soap is best because it's pure. Nothing comes out. I used to do this with paper towel, but with the paper towel, the problem with that is if you're cleaning something with, let's say, if it had white paint in it, you won't be able to see. With the bar of soap is actually kind of good because it also conditions your brushes a little bit, especially with the synthetic brushes, that you can put a little bit of soap on them to hold their shape. That's it, and I'll hold that aside. So this with the rest here, these ones are actually going to be pretty easy. These come off really easy. Now, all the stuff that was in here was actually dried paint. This one's a little bit, this has got embossed lettering on it, so that I'll have to actually get a brush to scrape that off. Oh, foam brush, I shouldn't be cleaning that, I still need that. Okay. There we go. Now this brush here actually has a strip of dried paint on it. This one here I'm going to rinse out with water to get the excess out. I will have to put a little bit of pure 1000 Plus stain remover in this. But just to show you, I'm just using tepid water. You don't want it to be hot because it'll melt the glue in the brushes. But I don't like using cold water because my hands freeze. Okay, so the water is running clear. There's no more paint in there. The water's running clear. So just take a couple of drops, massage that in. Look at that. There's more paint coming out. Rinsing with water isn't enough. Now, 1000 Plus stain remover, aka Winning Colors, is safe for skin, it's safe for septic tanks, it's non-toxic, it's environmentally friendly, blah blah blah, all that stuff that I absolutely love. I shouldn't say blah 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 because it is important, but it's there, and that dried acrylic stain that was on the brush from my last demo is gone. There we go. Paint on the handles I don't care about. Paint in the bristles I do care about. Are we sure we've got it all out? It's clear. Here we go. Now with the soaking in the soaking in the soap, just rubbing it in the soap like that, I won't completely rinse out all the soap. I do this only for the synthetic brushes because the soap is a little bit of sizing and it holds the bristles together like that, and they'll dry like that. Okay, now I've got to clean my sink, so I'm just going to the leftover, and it goes really far. There we go. I'll just get a paper towel and wipe that up, but now everything's clean. So to find out, you know, if we're interested in getting some winning colors, a.k.a. 1000 Plus stain remover, you can go to winningbrands.ca and you can find out where to pick it up. And I think now what I have to do is I just have to wash my hands. My hands have already become clean from using the Winning Colors, but see, just kind of wipe, now it comes off. Alright, so I hope that you enjoyed this demonstration and get cleaning.